Now, by the end of this video, you're going to understand the reason as to why chosen ones, you can't simply be around people. The reason why also it's difficult for you to have genuine friends or even sometimes intimate relationships. I'll start with a question. Have you guys run into someone, they like you? You know, there's this glow on their face. They embrace you, they hug you, they talk with you, they feel like they like your energy. That's what it looks like. You guys talk. Maybe they want to see you next day, exchange numbers, and they're gone. Next day or two, you try to reach out to them. One of these two things happens. Either they will not answer the call, or you may call them and they've already blocked you. I'll tell you what is going on in this video. Grand Rising, everyone. Hope you guys are okay. Hope you're doing well, and I hope everything is going as planned. This is nikymus, and you are welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empires free. If you're new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back. And I thank you for your love and support. You're a chosen one. Number one, you are going to be envied. You're going to meet a lot of jealous people, haters, and in some case scenarios, you're going to be ghosted. Those are like 4 of them. There may be other things along the way, but those are the major ones I want to talk about today. There's a reason as to why I'm making this video. Chosen ones, you're a ball of light. If we would like to look at you on a spiritual perspective, your energy is actually glowing. You're glowing. In the spirit realm, there is entities that recognize your light. So it's like, for example, you have this darkness. And then there is going to be some entities that are going to spot a light at a distance and they're going to start gravitating towards you. But you see, the thing is, the moths are attracted to the light. But the problem is that when they come closer to the light, they cannot handle that light, okay? It's on a completely different frequency. They cannot handle the light. They cannot stand you. And now, instead of loving you, they're going to start attacking you. I just wanted to give you something we can look at to better understand this video, something easy to look at. There is something about you that is very mysterious. There is something about you that people can't understand. You have this natural magnetism where you can actually draw in a lot of different people from different corners of the earth. People is going to be attracted to your energy. And sometimes you may look around and you think that, okay, you're not all that the most beautiful woman in town. You know, you're not the most handsome man in town. But for some mysterious reason, people keep on getting drawn. You know, you have this magnetism. People are like, it's like a magnet. People are pulled into your energy. There's a number of reasons as to why people are pulled into your energy. It can be a lot of people who need healing. It can be just needing answers. It can be just being around you because it's a very beautiful thing. They feel good and secure and safe around you. In most cases, you have been around people and there is things that have started happening in their lives. things they were not even expecting. It could be miracles, it could be getting healed from certain illnesses, it could be different things. That is because not only your energy is too bright and beautiful, it is also a healing and a blessing energy. But don't get it twisted. Being around the chosen one, depending on what energy you're trying to pour towards them, you might also be cast. And that is going to depend on what energy you want to show them. So if you want to show them dark energy, bad vibes and stuff like that, you're going to be cast for nothing. Okay? And they have nothing to do with that. So before you come across a chosen one, you need to understand these people on a spiritual level. Try to understand them, even if you don't understand. Take your time. You may just come around and rush into somebody before understanding what those guys are all about, and you may be surprised. Now, let us talk about these dark entities, bad spirits, negative spirits, demon, low vibrational spirits, whatever. I've told you, these spirits, they know who you are. On a very spiritual level, they know who you are. And the reason why you run into sometimes people and you see people that do like you may sometimes have heard about people talking about somebody comes around, they want to put their hands on you, somebody wants to hug you, somebody wants to, it's it feels like you're going out there, you want to be out there, do your own thing, but it just feels like you cannot, for some reason, stop attracting certain individuals into your life. People just keep on coming. Not only do they come, they want to stand with you like for a couple of hours, talk with you different things, hug you, if possible, they might even kiss you. But what is really happening is that some of these people, yes, they are going to do like you initially because they feel like, okay, you're a very beautiful soul. It feels nice to be around you. But if these individuals are on a low vibration, they are going to be potential vehicles for certain entities. Let me do this one more time. Individuals that are vibrating so low, depending on where they are at life, we have all been in a place where we have been on extremely low vibration. Most of us have done the work to get out of that vibration. Those people that will meet you, you may be running into narcissists, you may be running into toxic people, you may be running into witches, sometimes you may be running into just simply nice but low vibrational people, wounded and healed people. They're going to become potential vehicles and they're going to become potential hosts for certain entities. This is why I want you guys to listen closely. Take your time, you'll get it. It can be a minute or two, sometimes it could be a day or two, maybe even sometimes it could be months. You may be around some people. Out of the blue, without even explanation and understanding what happened, you didn't say a word, you didn't take their money, you didn't do anything for them, you didn't do nothing to these people, they are going to turn 180 degrees. Pay attention, chosen ones, when you have known somebody for some time, and then eventually that person flips 180 degrees and they started to hate on you. You can actually see this hatred, and you're thinking in your mind, what did you do to this person? You thought that things was okay, you was flowing okay, you was talking okay, and things was okay. Friends, I don't know, even sometimes family members, even sometimes relatives, and even relationships. Then they have flipped. In that particular moment in time, those people have been overtaken and they're wearing certain entities. So basically what happens with the chosen person, these evil spirits, they need a vessel or a host that is closer to you. When I'm talking about spiritual warfare, I'm talking about a very long warfare that has got no end. You don't even know where it began. It doesn't even have an end. You're walking from place to place to place. You're running into different people. Before you know it, you're dealing with the same demon. I've done a whole video on this thing before. So a person can become a host. There are sometimes spirits where they are going to walk into the host, and they are going to use that host to go against you. In most of my videos, maybe you hear me talking about things like don't take things personal. You know, the more you understand and understand how the spiritual realm operates, life becomes easier for you because now you know what you're dealing with. You know that even sometimes these people that the hosts, the people that you run into, some of them even are NPCs, some of them are not conscious, some of them are just unhealed people, different energies, different places all over the world. You don't take these things personal because there is people who don't actually know they are being a potential host or temporary host for demons. So they're going to go on the offensive and attack you. If you ever feel a shift in energy with the person that you are dealing with in that current moment in time, it is the complete opposite of the energy they have shown you a couple of days or weeks or months ago, then you need to understand and understand that person is potentially embodying and they have been overtaken by certain entities or demons or evil spirits, and they are on the offensive. They have started attacking you. So that's when you now know you need to move away and you need to leave. So when I'm talking about potential hosts, I don't say that these people are going to continue doing that thing forever. They are going to do it for as long as they are still on a similar vibration. Even if you move to a different place, it will be a different entity you're dealing with in a different body, same entity in a different body. This particular person may now go back to their normal ways and doing the normal things. It's why sometimes you run into people 2 or 3 months later. And you ask them things like, why did you do this thing 2 months ago, 3 months ago? And sometimes they can't even remember. You ask them things like, what did you mean when you attacked me, or when you did this, or when you threw some stuff at my car, or when you did this? They do not even sometimes remember the things they have done. It was just for a certain moment in time. You see, evil entities, the moment they figure out you have gifts, these people come close to you. They have nothing to do with you. They don't know you. They don't know what is all about you. Sometimes they want to be around you, but they don't really know you. But then you see, the thing is, the more they get close to you, is the more now they start to overstand. There is something inside of you that is a little bit mysterious. And for them, it's kind of, they cannot put it together in their minds. That is the exact moment when those people are going to shift. And they're going to look the other way, turn 180 degrees, and they will hurt you. People that are chosen are people that have different various types of spiritual gifts and power. Your power is different. Okay? It's not a coincidence that people are blessed around you, but also it's not a coincidence that people are cast around you. Actually, I'm going to make a whole video on this as to which ways people can be cast when they try to do you wrong, or you try to be around you and do you wrong things. Now, that means that you're a spiritually gifted person. It means actually you're not walking alone. You're walking with the light. When these people get some little bit of awareness, this person has particular gifts, they are discovering that you're gifted. If it's necessary, if need be in that moment and it's necessary, you're going to now see people actually starting to team up against you. You see, these things that are happening in workplaces where you experience workplace mobbing, people gang up in groups and teams against you, including the bosses. In the place where you live, landlords and these other members around the unit, the buildings where you live, they start to gang up against you. That is because those people they have identified and they have found out you are gifted. They will smile around with you and play along as long as they do not know you are gifted. The very moment they figure out you are a gifted individual, it's game over. It's time for you to go. It doesn't really even matter how much you like the place, how much you love the place. It's why you see a lot of times chosen people on the move. Have you guys found out the reason as to why many chosen ones are on the move? They sometimes feel like they cannot stay in a certain place. They liked the place, it was nice, it was okay. Then something triggered them to move because they started to picking up on some energy around that place that probably some individuals feel they're not welcome. Now, in most cases, people are scared of your gifts. Your gifts terrify people. Have you ever sat down with someone and you told this person something and it felt like you knew these people from the moment they was born? Has a person ever come to you with a problem, a challenge? They spend some time with you. In the next couple of days, they found a solution to that problem. And you think it was a coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence. No, it wasn't a coincidence. There is strange things that happen when people come around you and get around you. There is something that happen. And sometimes, even that people don't figure these things out because these things happen subconsciously. It's on a very spiritual level. Then eventually, something is going to click in their mind and they're going to figure out this person is gifted. You have got some spiritual gifts. They don't know what it is. They cannot really put a finger to it, but they know on the inside of you, you have got some gifts. That is when it's going to flip. It is going to flip 180 degrees and they're going to start hating on you. Is why you see sometimes you've helped people. You've been there for people. You've done for them everything. You bought them gas at the station, housed them for a couple of days, fed them, gave them something to eat. Even sometimes you have given them your own clothes to wear. And you don't understand where all of a sudden this hatred came from. Out of the blue, 180 degrees, they are now your biggest haters. It's not personal. That is because on a really spiritual level, these people have clicked. They have figured out you have got some gifts. And these gifts are spiritual gifts. They are not things that are very common with everybody. Not everybody has got these gifts. So these people figured out you have got gifts. And now they're thinking that you're weird. They're thinking something wrong about you, you're crazy, or whatever. Now they're giving you a distance. Even your own family members. The moment the family members discover that this person is a chosen one, don't expect to get a phone call from any one of them. Do not expect them to invite you for anything. Do not expect them to invite you for a wedding. Don't think they're going to invite you for a birthday party. They will not come even at your house. Those family members are going to distance themselves with you. That is because they have started realizing you have got a gift, and that gift is what is scaring them. So they're going to give you some distance and walk the other way. So all these things you see happening around you, chosen ones, they don't really happen by coincidence. It's not just somebody just comes out of the blue and, they start doing weird stuff against you. It's just because they have figured out you have a gift. The ladies that you wanted to date, okay, you like the ladies looking nice, nice body and everything. Women, men out there as well. And you are thinking that they are good people. You like them, okay, at least even on the 3D. And then out of the blue, you exchange numbers and moved your way, they went their way. The next day, their phones is off. Their phones are off, or you will call and they will not even answer. It's not because they are busy. They are not busy with anything. Because in the first case, if they had something else going on, they would never have given you time in the first place. So they give you the time in that particular moment. You guys was flowing along with each other. By the moment they walked away from you, something had clicked in their mind. And there is something that is mysterious and weird about you. Now they feel they need to give you some distance because they don't actually understand who you are on the spiritual level. And it's a very scary place to be. For a person who doesn't understand spiritual matters, it's a very scary thing to try to understand the chosen one. It is very overwhelming for them. That is why they're going to leave you. They will not call you. They will ghost you. Sometimes you are going to have friends who are going to flip and they're going to start hating on you. You haven't even done anything wrong to them. That's how this whole thing works when you're chosen one. With the moment they know your gifts and they figure out you're gifted, it's game over, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to flip on you. Let us know what you think about the video in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate the support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Then Zomo's signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.